All right, there's the notifications. We are live. Hey, Debbie, look at you. Not throwing you off. How's it going? Hello. Hey, Token Dave. Look at that. It's hippie chick. Not necessarily in that order. Hey, look at this. It's Saki's, Joshi, Jason. You want to enable chat timers? Yeah, I'll remind you guys that you should all be on Twitter supporting me. Jason Morton. Jason Morton. Hello, Jason Morton. Where am I at? I'm in my parents' house in Florida. So if you look over here, you can see, hey, Mom, wave. There's my mom waving way over there. She's over there waving. So, where in Orlando? In Longwood, Jason? Are you in Florida? Holly's like, hey, where are you? Everyone's like, hey, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I'm at my mom's house. I'm at my mom's house. I'm at my mom's house. Wow, I made it fast. Tula, I got here at 7 o'clock this morning. I've been here all day. I drove. You're in Houston, Texas. I went through Houston. I don't know how you guys can breathe. When you're in the city, it smells like carbon monoxide poisoning. It smells like suicide. That city smells like suicide. I mean, I can't even imagine wanting to live there. I'm sorry, brother, but what a dump. Houston's such a dump. You know, there's no wonder why they called their football team the Oilers. You know, I guess you don't want to be the Live Oaks, the Houston Live Oaks. They're complimenting on your internet. What y'all playing, internet? Glad you made it safe. Sean McGahee, thanks, buddy. We dabbing or we dabbing? No, I'm not dabbing. I don't have any dabs, but I do have 2-year-old or maybe more Pineapple Express and a little bowl because I can't find my bong and it's gone. And I figure somebody must have found it, but I don't know. I may have left it somewhere because I'm an idiot. But I was like, did I leave it outside or is it not where my cannabis was? But I got this. And this is very old, and something very interesting about these buds, they were left out in a box. They were inside a box in a drawer, but they weren't in an airtight container. So it's going to be interesting to see what it tastes like and if it even gets me high. But I haven't smoked since today's Saturday night. I haven't smoked since I didn't even smoke Wednesday, guys. I mean, I did smoke Wednesday, right? We did a show Wednesday. And I told you guys I can leave. So I smoked Wednesday earlier in the day, and then by the time I left, I was totally sober. So I haven't smoked since Thursday for sure. Thursday, Friday, and now Saturday. She's really into her show. Mom, Tula says hi. Tula says hello. Hi. I'm watching Three Stooges. No, there's only one of me here. What are you talking about? What, do you got triple vision? Nobody's got triple vision anymore, pal. What are you even talking about? Nobody's even doing it like that anymore, pal. What are you even doing? Yeah, I look happy. I had to be here. My father's doing so well. He spoke to me today, man. It's a big deal. And he spoke to my mom right in front of me. So big deal, man. It's beautiful. So glad I'm here. And I got Rogie here. Rogie. Got Harles is here, man. Harles is checking out the bedroom still. He hasn't ventured out into the rest of the large, cavernous home, but he'd probably do it tomorrow or maybe tonight when we all go to sleep. Yes, she did. Yeah. She liked my weight loss. Nay, Holly. That's wonderful. Hippie chick. Wow, very big deal with your dad. So happy for you, bud. Cheers. Yeah, let's smoke. All right. No laws regarding. Cheers. Next one is a little bit older. Okay. Looks like natural breed. It is. I love water. Dry hits are horrible. I gotta blow it outside. That's gonna smell bad. That got me high instantly. So that was a tiny little hit, and I completely felt I got a sweat and everything. Tiny look. Look how little I hit it. Tiniest little hit. Because I didn't want to smoke it out in here, you know. Because I usually don't smoke flower in my mom's house, but there's no water bong. All I have are his bowls. So I got to try to. And the beard being gone. Oh, she didn't make a big deal about my beard being gone. After begging me, she really wants me to cut my hair off. You know. Eric Brian Westman, cheers. Baba Blue Draws said no. I don't know why you said no. Get the likes up, chat. Thank you, Baba Blue Draws. Yeah, Baba Blue Draws is asking all of you guys to hit the like button, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that so much. So I got a little surprise. I think I'm gonna meet up with in person. Look, it's a Black Atheist. What used to be his old name, and now his new name on Twitter is at Unholy Rome. And you guys should all be following him and me on Twitter. He is at Unholy Rom 3, right? Instead of an E, it's a 3. At Unholy Rom 3. You should all be following him. He's a communist. You know, I don't agree with that, but I love him. He's a great guy. And just to show you what communists do, they go out and they feed the homeless and the hungry. He makes communism look good. So check him out and understand that, you know, he might not agree with you politically or socially or whatever, but he's a great person and he loves people and he's only there to help. And I see nothing but purity from him. He is the most genuine, real guy. And you guys would love him. Give him a chance. I mean, I know he's a commie, man. Communist. Nobody's even hanging out with damn commies anymore. What are you doing, communist, commie? But you're going to love him, like I do. You follow him, Holly? Well, because you're very smart. I think you had him on the show before. You know, yes, he's a friend of the show. Look, it's a Black Atheist was his name. It was the first interview to get banned from YouTube from me. You know? I'm so high. Mom, I smoked the tiniest little bit and I am so high. Crazy. It's amazing the effect that had on me. Oh, it's like I told my mom, it turns my thoughts off. You know, it makes me just focus on one thing. I just want to talk to you. I just want to do a show. And I don't want to have all the, there's so much. I got so many stories, man. Oh, just 2 days of stories. You guys would not believe. You wouldn't believe. I'm going to tell you one story, okay? So I stopped off in Mississippi, Alabama, somewhere. And Alabama. I want to say Alabama. Alabama man. And I needed to get, long story short, I needed to get what they call diesel exhaust fluid, which is just glorified water. Iceman, do you not answer your texts? Do you not answer your texts? Would be the question that I would ask you right now. Oh, you do. Oh, you do. I'm heading your way. You better be. I got my volume off on my phone. Notifications off. My ringtone was off, dude. My notifications were off. Okay, my Iceman. I'm so glad I saw my phone 25 minutes after you texted me because it did not ring. Because I didn't have my ringer on for some reason. Hate to go, but it's Saturday night and the boys are here. Cheers, Nate. Enjoy your vacay. Cheers all. What, you can't have me on the back with the boys there? You can't have my show on in the background, like Merv Griffin on in the background. I can't be your boys' entertainment. I can't be the entertainment for the boys. What do you mean your boys? You mean your sons? Are they like kids or like the boys are back in town? Yeah, yeah, yeah. The boys are back. The boys are back. Is them boys? Look who just got back today. Them wild-eyed boys who'd gone away. It's definitely different having you in the same time zone as me, Aaron. Welcome to the East Coast. We are here. We are here in the East Coast. Hey, Docky Hollandaise, don't you live in Florida, bro? Yo, Docky Hollandaise, don't you live in Florida, bro? Where's my hug? I was coming down I-75. It was like Tampa. You know, I was like, oh, how do I do? Call of Duty, Cold War, what we're playing here, son. You guys are, you got, okay. Oh, so you're playing video games, and can you have me on in the background while you're playing COD, bro? Because I'll tell you what to do, bro. I'll give you commands and shit from the top. Take them out. We're going on a mission. Tighten up. Lock and load, boys. We're going in hot. I got you, bro. Let me be on in the background. I got you. We could do this. I'm so high. This is so funny, bro. I really didn't think I was gonna get. I can't believe how high this stuff got me. Bro, I want you guys to see how tiny this hit was. Look at how tiny that hit was, guys. Mother, did you smell the cannabis when I smoked it? She didn't even smell it. She's sitting in the same room as me. That's how little I smoke. She didn't, and my mom is hypersensitive to stuff like that. She would not like the smell at all. So I try to keep it away from her, you know. I go all the way over on the other side of the room. Glad I caught you live today. Nay's blushing. You're 45 minutes away. Docky Holiday. No. Doc, you're 45 minutes away from me. Come see me, son. Quality over perfection. Iceman's on his way over right now, everybody. Right? He texted me, said he was on his way. Nobody's even hanging out with Iceman anymore, pal. What are you even gonna do? Smoke Pineapple Express and dabs? Nobody's even trying to do dabs anymore, pal. What are you even doing? I don't know what I'm gonna do on a dab after I did a hit of cannabis that was grown 3 years ago. This was grown 3 years ago. And it is getting me, got me high. I mean, I was like, I don't even need to hit again. I will, just to see where it takes me, you know? Just go on a little adventure. Yeah. I would love to come hang out. Come hang out with me. What are you waiting for? Come this weekend. Are you working this weekend? I want to meet you, bro. I saved something special for me. Oh. Hey, Docky Hollandaise, did you get your oil yet? And I sent you some oil, right, with the guitar pick? Was that you? I can't remember. No, maybe it was someone else. No, maybe it wasn't you. My bad. I may not have sent it to you. Yay, Ice is joining. Hopefully. He's slack, and he should have been here hours ago. He should have been here in time for 420. And I'm like, what you doing, son? Yo, Rand, what's up? MC Rand in the house. Dude, the state is messing with my skin so bad. I'm so, you know, I asked my mom if I could turn the AC down. Oh, God, it's just like it's a whole. Oh, it's almost like we just got our sanity back. Did you see that? Nick Brown, wish I could chill with you. Well, one day, bro, we'll hang out. We'll hang out one day whenever we're close, man. We'll do it. You know, or you just fucking come down here, or you fly down here, or whatever. You know. Man, you guys, I've got such stories to tell you. Okay, so check this one out. So I stop in Alabama because I need diesel exhaust fluid. I ran out of diesel exhaust fluid, and it said, you're only going to be able to drive 65 miles an hour. And I'm like, oh, no way. dude, I'm driving. You know, so no, 60 miles an hour, 65 miles an hour, you can cut. So I stopped. I mean, the speed limit on I-10 and I-75 in a lot of places. Well, I'm sorry, it's 75. It goes up to 70 or 75 on I-75. On I-10, man, it's 80. It's 80, and I'd say 2/3 of I-10. It's 80, maybe 3/4. It's 80. You're just 80, bro. And there's a few work zones where they try to bust you, you know? It's so stupid. Those work zone vines are so stupid. Like, dude, if I run you over with my Chevrolet, right, and I'm going 55 miles an hour or I'm going 100 miles an hour, is it going to matter or are you going to die either way? Hey, give me a 1 in the chat right now. Give me 1 in the chat. If you die if I hit you at 55 miles an hour, just as dead as you die if I hit you at 100 miles an hour. Give me 1 in the chat. If you firmly, you have to look at the front bumper of my truck to understand what I'm saying. It's going to kill you at 35 miles an hour. It's going to kill you at 25 miles an hour. My truck will kill you. You know, it doesn't, the speed doesn't matter. And what I told my mom was, do you know what I realized when we were coming down I-10? And she's like, what? I said, speed is a scam. Speed kills? No, it doesn't. Where's all the deaths on I-10? Where's all the deaths? There must be so many. There's not a lot. You know, in Texas, there's some road deaths, but it might not be I-10. They were saying, yeah, try to cut down on the deaths through Texas. Look at all those ones I got. Look at you guys. Everybody's playing ball. You all want to play ball? You're playing ball. Oh, you know who's playing ball first, though? Benjamin Patterson. Benjamin Patterson's playing ball. Naki Hollandaise is playing ball. Holly Fournier is playing ball. Debbie Devers Tarantino Carroll is playing ball. Kiro 408 is playing ball. A Rockin' Randy, he's playing ball. Hippie Chick, she's playing ball. Kevin Vaught, he's playing ball. B Merck 83, he's playing ball. Josh G, we discussing the speed limit laws? Because one, dude, I run over you at 55 miles an hour, I'm going to kill you. Okay? You have not seen my truck. You are going to lose. You're going to lose, Billy. You're going to lose. 48 hours. Now, from now on, I'm just going to tell you the movie it's from. What do you mean? I got it all. I got your gun. You're going to lose, Billy. Nick Nolte. Is that a good Nick Nolte? Hey, I did Nick Nolte. Look at that. I'm no good. I'll shut up. Speed limits have been the same for years, and safety of vehicles has improved immensely. And you know what? It's not just that. It's not just that. That's my chime on my. That's Iceman texting me. That wakes me up. That chime wakes me up. That's why it's so obnoxious. So I go into the store to get diesel exhaust fluid, and I walk up the counter, and the dude's like, "I'll be right with you, bro." And I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "Hey, man, you want, what do you want, man? You want that?" He's like, "I don't know." He looks at me and goes, "I don't know what you want." And I am laughing my ass. This guy's hilarious. You know, he's like a stand-up comic. And he's killing. You know? And I'm like, I'm getting that. I was like, "Can I get 2 of these?" And he's like, "Bro, you can get whatever you want. So I don't care what you get." After he just told me, he said, "I need to know what you want." He doesn't care what I'm getting. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, so he says, "What's your shirt mean, bro?" I said, "Oh, this?" He's like, "I know what your shirt means. It means no law regarding cannabis." I'm like, he's like, "Yeah, I saw it when you were picking up. I saw it when you were picking up the diesel exhaust fluid." Whatever. I guess it says it on my back. I guess it says it on the back. It's like, I know what your shirt means, bro. It means no law regarding Canada. And he's like, you like it too? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I got this thing. Here, Iceman's here. Hold on. It's also really close to Jenny's daughter, so I can see the kids in 5 minutes. So that was an extra book. I'm so happy it's close. Exactly. Well, now you're weird. Shut up to my mom. Oh, I started a thing. Mom, I started a thing. Thank you so much, Dave. I started a thing. We had a I love it. It's because it's beautiful on me. Bro, I ain't seen this on you. I love it, man. Oh, have you tried the ice on this beer on? No. I got other stuff that I use. No, we'll go to Walmart and get it. Or get it Amazon. That easy? No. Ice is meeting bees. Ice is meeting bees for the first time, man. Nice. Look at that beard on this man. Are you kidding me? Stop it now. So my buddy, Lumberjack John, a few years ago, you know, he was the biggest fan of my band, Graybeard. And one day he calls me up, you know, and we got together, whatever. And I go over to his house, and he's got one of these beards, and I'm like, bro. And he's like, you like it? And he's like, you inspired this. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? He's like, no, man, you inspired this, man. I liked it on you. So he's like, I'm gonna do it too, bro. But Ice is like, no, it wasn't you, bro. Ice is like, no, it was you. Oh, thanks. This is Jimmy. I'll give you that. Has Jimmy got one? Yeah, Jimmy got one. Yeah, Jimmy's probably got a bad one. So you guys want to see Ice? Ice is over here on camera number 2. My laptop is powerful enough to run all of this. It's 2 monitors. He can see from where he is. You know, he can see the screen. And they're all saying hello to you. Hey, Tim. What's up, brother? 25 miles an hour. Fuck you. No, dude, you got to look at my front bumper. I've got a 300-pound bumper on the front of my truck. It's got this huge bar on it. As soon as it hits you, it's going to destroy everything that touches on you. You know, you're not going to live. It's so my point about the speed thing was telling my mom, I said, you know, we're driving like maniacs out there, and nobody got killed, and nobody's, you know, if you're drinking, well, yeah, I understand, but if you're drinking and driving, you're gonna crash at any speed. You know, it's not gonna matter. You're just gonna do that. But what I noticed was that no one seemed to have a problem with it, man. Trucks were getting out of the way. For the most part. And sometimes, man, these truckers, man, sorry truckers, but you check that rear view mirror and I know you see us coming up and you still decide to get over and take your time, sometimes up to 10 minutes to make a pass. What would have taken me 3 seconds to go by you. So let me just say, when you say thank a trucker that pulls the fuck out of your way whenever you're trying to get by. Thank that trucker, okay? Don't thank the other trucker. Don't thank the trucker that does that. So this is the next story. Okay, I haven't told you about this other one. I made another stop. I needed to get 5-hour energy and gasoline, right? And I stopped for that. And there was a guy in this big store, a giant store, and he was an Indian guy, right? And he had a woman in front of him, and she was really nice, and he was just helping her out, you know, really quickly. And I could just see what kind of a person he was. He was really cool, and she was nice, and she walked out, and I was like, hey, I had Beazle on the leash because I was walking him, you know. So I stopped at the door. I didn't bring him in the place because I didn't want to, you know, go in there. But I just wanted to tell him I was having a problem with the pump. It wasn't taking my card. And so I said to him, hey, man, the pump's not working, or it's not taking my card, or when I put the card in, it's like it says see cashier. And he goes, yeah, man. He goes, it's sometimes it does that. Sometimes it's weird. He's like, I can take your card and I can just run it in here and you can just tell me how much cash you want. I was like, cool. And I had the bees like this. I was like, can I bring him in just to hand him the card, you know? He's like, no. And I was like, then I go, and she was still walking out. And I go, thanks a lot, bro. Like that. Because I had to walk all the way back across the parking lot to put my dog in the truck so I could walk all the way back into his store to give him my credit card so he could run it. And so I could pay him $125. He told me I couldn't walk my dog 6 steps into his store to hand him a piece of plastic. So I gave him a little attitude. And you know what? I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. I made a mistake. I should have said thanks a lot like that. And you know the way I can be with that attitude, he knew. So check this out. So I come back in with my credit card and he's gone. You know, I was like, oh, he knew I was coming right back in. Yeah, I knew that. So I stand there and he comes up slowly. He's gone for about 10 seconds, you know, just I know what's up. He comes out, he's like, oh, hey, can I help you, you know, kind of thing. And I'm like, here's my card. And he's like, so how much do you want? And he's he's not like the way he was with her. And he's standoffish because I was just a dick to him, right? I was a dick. Thanks a lot. You know, I don't know if that's not his store. Maybe he's an employee there. He doesn't have control over it. He's just doing his job. I don't know, you know. So, and if it is his store, well, shame on him for not letting me walk in there 6 steps with the little doggy. And he says, you know, we can put this on the card. Just tell me how much it's going to be, and I'll run it for you. And I was like, okay. He's like, just put your card in there like that. And I'm like, okay, this guy's really mad at me, right? So I go ahead and I put the card in. And he runs it, and it goes right through. He goes, okay, it went through. They accepted it. He said, whatever, and he says it like this. He looks at me and he says, whatever amount you don't spend, it will put on your card immediately, and you'll get refunded instantly. And I go, okay, thanks. He said it twice, and he was like really serious about that, like it was his job, or he just want to make sure I knew, or whatever. And I said, okay, thank you. And I said, do you have any 5-hour energy? And he's like, yeah, I do. He said, what kind do you want? You know, he's being very short with me. That's exactly how he was being. And so I was like, by this time, 4 people had come into the store behind me and they were standing there social distancing, waiting. Very polite people, all of them. And this is Alabama, right? So he says, go ahead and run that. And you want me to just put this on the card? And I go, yeah. I said, what do you have? Berry, citrus? Do you have that extra strength? He says, I think I only have berries. Like, but you want a whole case of it? I'm like, I just want like 10 because I thought a case would be like 24. So he brings out the case and it's 12, right? He goes, you want the whole case? And I go, oh, 12? Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll take it. He's like, okay. And he's still being short with me, right? And I'm feeling bad because I can see this guy's cool and I really offended him by the way I talked to him because of the dog, right? So I'm trying to be nice to him and I'm calling him brother and I'm saying thank you and all that. And by the time him and I were done with that interaction, he had kind of not been so standoffish with me because I had, you know, you did my little charm thing with him and I just, you know, I felt bad about the way I was. So I walk out to go finish gassing up the vehicle, right? And he comes running out of the store. And he says, sir, excuse me, sir. And I go, yeah, I turn right around. I walk up to him. And he says, your card got rejected. He said, I'm so sorry. He said, I didn't know. I thought it went through. He said, it went through on the gas, but it wouldn't go through on the, I was like, no problem. I'll take care of that. So I walk back in, right? And I'm like, we're going to deal with this. You know, whatever it is, we're going to deal with it. And he ran it and it went through and everything was fine, right? So I go back out and finish gassing up the car. Now I've got the 5-hour energy. And I put that in the car, I gas up, and actually, the way it went down was he came out, he got me, he said the card didn't go through. I had to go back in, and when I went back in, all those people, right, The guy that was in line, he was already had his order. He was getting blunt wraps, and he was getting, I could see his order. You know, he's getting some kind of alcohol or something. And I just got a kick out of seeing the guy's order. And I was like, oh, this is, and like an idiot, I just point at this guy that's next to me and I go, that's his order. And he's like, he's just nodding right there, like, yeah, that's, you know, it's mine, you know? And I'm like, so he's like, and the guy goes like this and he clicks a button and I'm amazed because as many times I've been through this in my town. And when somebody has an order up and they've got it rung up and they just lose their shit if they got to delete or edit or whatever, they totally lose their shit. So he was like, dink. He's like, okay, there's your order. I was like, okay, put the card in, boom, ran it, right? And I turned and I looked at everybody. I go, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. There were 4 people waiting and he had to run out there to get me. And it probably set them back about maybe 2 minutes tops, right? And you know, all 4 of them said, bro, it's okay, man. It's cool, man. It's all right. You're fine, bro. Dude, you're good. You're good. They all said that to me, right? It was like, I felt like I was in some kind of a support group, you know, and they're all being so nice and people were so friendly, right? And I'm walking back out to my truck now after that. And I'm finishing gassing up. And you know what I did? I walked back in and he was ringing up the next guy. And I go, hey, bro. And the guy, the Indian guy, he goes, yeah. I go, look, man. I was like, I was really rude to you before, and I just want to apologize for that. I'm sorry. He goes, that's okay, man. Don't worry about it. We all have bad moments. And he just totally took it like it was nothing. And I felt so much better, man. I walked out of there and I was like, it was like I did this kind of like a growth thing where I was like, you can't be like that to people, man. It's like I says, don't be like that. You know, be good, man. You got to be good to people. And you know, I felt good, man. I walked out of there. I just felt really good. And I had a feeling that he probably felt better too, because I started thinking, you know, there's no telling how, because it's not just Alabama. We're right off the interstate. So there's no telling what kind of attitude he catches from any kind of people all day at that store. And I just didn't want to add to it, you know? I was like, this guy probably deals with all kinds of shit all day. And I could tell that what I said was rude and he reacted to it. And the reason why was because I saw he was with the woman. He's like, okay, thank you so much. And blah, blah, blah. He's all really nice to her. And then I come in there with the dog and he was like, you know, I could tell it had an effect on him. Oh, I don't want to be like that, you know? So what do we got here? We got this in front of me. Ooh, geez Louise, bro. Oh. We've got Debbie's in the house. That's some Pinoy? No. That's not focus. You want to focus. You want. It's because there's not enough light. So this is my. Oh, is that the. What is that toy? Rocky's playing with the toy. Oh my god. There, that's enough light. Yeah, wait, I gotta get the camera in the right spot. Focus! Oh, dude, there's plenty of light there. I don't know why it won't focus. I don't know. Maybe autofocus is turned off on that camera. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, that's focused. Damn it. Son of a gun. Dude, it looks so good. I gotta show it. I'm just so stupid. I can't seem to figure things out. I'm really high off that one little hit I took. That's what I was saying. I was like, yeah, never been it. Anyway, look how light that stuff is, guys. Oh my god, it looks like sorbet, like lemon sorbet. It smells delicious. Hey. The Russians did? Yes, they did. gonna end, I bet you. I can't believe they're letting them do it. How? Okay. I think I remember putting this on something else. Mom, where's the mom? You've met Harley before, though. Harley's here.
Where's he at?
He's in the bedroom. He's just hanging, chilling.
He's a good boy.
I'll put some water in here.
He's a lot shorter and stouter than he looks on the video.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He's 70 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
Right at it. She puts a bow and Shannon in a pretty cabinet. Let them be kick, she says, just like Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, that's not it.
So what's really funny is Rogie comes here, right? And I don't have his toys out of the car yet. And he immediately, my mom's got this big dog, the stuffed dog. It's up here on the bar. And he found that thing immediately. He grabbed it, took the collar off of it. It's got a big dog collar on. He took the collar off, which I don't know how. I don't know how he got the collar off of it. Probably grabbed it around the neck and shook it. And then he was playing. My mom freaked. She's like, "Oh my God." I was like, that's her thing, you know, that's hers. And it's not a toy, it's my mom's. And she loves that thing. And you know, I put it up on the bar so he can't get to it. He grabbed it again. He grabbed it twice. He loves it. And she's got this robot cat. Can you grab that? She's got this robot cat. Oh my God, look at this thing. Look at this thing, man. So it's a robot. And you turn it on and it licks its paw and it rolls over on its back. It goes to sleep. It meows. It makes all these noises. And it's freaking hilarious. I don't know where the... Mom, where's the power switch on the kitty cat?
Underneath.
Yes, I think so. It's right in that little hole there. Yeah. Yep, I see it. And it'll take a while. It'll do some things. And it doesn't. I thought it might trigger off of your, you know, or sound or something. But she says no, it's on a timer. So I lost my water bottle. I bought that little plastic water bottle last summer here, a little purple or blue thing. I can't find it anymore.
In your back bedroom?
Looked everywhere. The bath. No, maybe no. Why would I? Oh yeah. I looked everywhere in there, bro. I looked out here. I thought maybe I'd left it outside. So he hears the cat. Rogie hears, and it's freaking Rogie now. It's funny.
What is it?
Give me a second here. I'm just getting this dab ready, getting my mind together. I haven't done this in a while, so I kind of. Go full screen on this side. Meow.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
Rogie. Beasley. White Beasley, little Beasley, white Beasley. Who's a superhero? You see him raise his paws up at you? He goes like this. It's like waving at you. He's a little strutter. He's like, What are you even talking about, pal? I ain't even doing it like that. Nobody does it. Okay, let's see here. This thing.
I like that shit, don't you? Yeah.
Oh my God. Cheers. You want to hit it?
Go ahead.
Oh, that is, bro, that is so relaxing. It's just like you just feel this blanket of warmth covering you up. I didn't blow out any smoke there. Huh. Mmm. Oh, it tasted good too. Totally vaped it. There was no smoke came out. Should I do it again?
Yeah.
Huh.
Get
I
into
wonder what I
the
did
pile
wrong.
because that's
Maybe it's because I took too long because I offered you a hit. I let it cool off too quick, and I need to really stick it next to it, like
yeah, we'll get into that because it's another than that thing.
totally clear. Get into it. Okay, I'm not. All right,
Yeah,
I will.
I'm not saying you know throw it.
Right, right. No, I don't want to do that.
There's others in there, so you might get other flavors.
I got you.
So get into that.
It tastes a little pineapple sweet.
Yeah, it's very fruity.
Yeah.
Very
All right, let's try it like this. Cheers.
wait a little second.
That time I saw it. Oh my goodness. That's a float up.
Heat me at one.
What's that?
So heat me at one.
Yep, okay. Oh, you see me on two cameras? Two angles? Well, at least Ice can see the smoke rings. Sometimes they don't translate well. But I see you. Big Smoking Nick, what's up, buddy? Is that the first hit in Florida? This is the first dab in Florida. I mean, I did a bong rip at the beginning of the show that got me crazy high. I just looked at my mom. I was like, it got me so high, Mom. I did a tiny little bit. We were talking about it. I was like, it's your turn for sure. Oh yeah, you can really see that thing filled with smoke. Holy mo! He got a big old dab. Oh, he just put my dab to shame, bro. Oh my god. Do you guys see this beard he's got? What? I love it. Oh fuck. You're trying to get off camera, moving the camera to watch me. It's so fun. Big Smoking Nick, where you at? Freaking Oracle. Where do you think I'm at? Freaking Oracle? Freaking Oracle. Good stuff. Jeffrey Barkley, are you just visiting? Everything is fine. My father's great. He spoke to me today. He spoke to my mom today. It was nice, man. Everything's good. He's doing great, man. Like, he's so strong and resilient. And he hasn't changed in a year, right? It's crazy. He's sleeping right now.
All relaxed.
He just woke up. But we had dinner, we hung out. I gave him a massage, and I asked him if he liked it. He goes, mm-hmm. He looked at me. He goes, mm-hmm. I was like, oh my god, he's talking. My dad's talking to me, man. Oh, it's so good. It's like a dream, man. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here for a while. That's why I've got my dog and my cat. I'm not going anywhere. My mom's like, I'm not going anywhere. She saw how much stuff I was bringing. I got my guitars, man. I got like she saw this computer system. She's like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "No, no, man. You guys want to see the setup?" What do you think? Oh, look at Beazle in the background there. Then, why you beazling, little Beazle? Why you beazling, little Beazle? Iceman, why you Iceman? Iceman, why you Iceman? What happened to your dad? Oh, well, you know, dementia, Alzheimer's, whatever you were calling it. Good thing you've got some good pain relieving smoke. You all right?
Yeah. Get my knee on that.
Did you flex the abs yet? I know I didn't flex the abs, but I was showing Ice my triceps. I was like, we're gonna get you like this, get you all, you know. He looks like he's been letting himself go a little bit. Got to be honest. Got a little bit of a gut going, and that's something that I'm so glad to be half rid of at least. God, it's made such a huge difference. My whole life has changed because of it. Just no pain. It's so easy. You don't realize how tired you get. You don't realize how hard things get, man, with all this extra weight you're carrying around. And I lost it, and I was like, it's like, oh my God, my knees don't freaking hurt me. I just told that to my mom today. I was like, my knees don't hurt me anymore. You know, I thought that was just getting old or whatever, and you just don't even think about it when your knees a little sore when you're walking up steps. And I dropped some weight. It turns out, oh yeah, it was just carrying too much weight on me. You know. So how much do you weigh?
Probably 200, 198, 200. Last time I weighed myself.
I think I'd be saying 215, bro.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
We're going to Publix. They got that scale at the door.
You want to bet? You want to make a bet?
How tall are you?
5'9.5".
You're not gonna like it, bro.
You want to bet?
You're not gonna like Publix, bro. That is the truth. We go to Publix,
I love
Billy.
every time I go to Publix, I jump on that.
When's the last time you went on the scale?
Probably a week ago, week and a half ago.
Really?
We have a scale at work where we do bets. You can look all you want, Mr.
I've never seen you so big in my life. You've always been so skinny.
No, I've been bigger than that.
Really?
Absolutely.
I didn't see you bigger.
When I was married.
You're not drinking. I didn't see you when you're married. I never saw him when he was married.
No, I don't drink.
You're not drinking alcohol?
I don't drink. I mean, I'll drink every now and then, something at an event or something like that, but I don't go home and drink.
I saw, I was watching this home show with my mom, and I saw this guy, you know, he was doing this thing. He had like perfect Jackson Hinkle type hair, you know. I was like, he's all doing the show. He's TV actor or whatever. And I go, you guys, you need to do some push-ups or something. That guy needs to work out. He's got to start doing some exercising and getting in shape. I was laughing, and here I am, my fat ass, critiquing some dude on TV, and I realized how insane that was. I'm like, man, look at me, dude. I'm so fat, and I'm sitting here talking about this guy. He's like on TV and shit. It's so funny. He's not that bad, I'm sure. I'm such a bitch. You got to be active to be young. You got to be active to be young. What does that even mean, bro? Does that mean something? My brain is not working anymore tonight. Oh, it was the dab. You got me something. You're doing another one? Bro. He's doing another dab. You better open this up. You're crazy. So it's just click, roll.
Okay.
So man, when you're going down the highway, you know, and you want to go faster, but you don't want to speed, and you don't want to get a ticket. Somebody goes by you going faster, so you follow them from like a quarter mile back, you know. And I was getting behind different vehicles that were hauling ass. And sometimes I'd be going with the car that would be doing 95 miles an hour, and then a car would go by us at 100. And the car that I'd be with, I'd just go around all the guys going 100, and then the guy that I was following will get behind me, and then all three of us are doing down the road, and we're all just like, because we all know what's up. Everybody knows the game. And when you're out there, there's got to be like, I would say, let's say 5% of the people on the road know the game. They know the game, bro. There's some of them out there that do that run all the time. They either have Waze or a radar detector, or they know where the speed traps are, or they know how to look for them and they know how to avoid them. I got lights turned on by a cop on me one time. I had another cop catch up to me and come next to me and just look at me. And he went after the car. This was crazy, right? This dude was in Texas. In Texas, they're really aggressive. Came up to the car in front of me, looked over at him, and then he hit his brakes. He backed way up, pulled off the side of the road, just to freak us out. And we were just like, he's hitting his brakes. I'm hitting my brakes. I'm like, we're going to jail, bro. What's going on? And he was just like, no, I saw you guys. I got you on radar, and I just want you to know that I could have pulled you over, but it wouldn't have been worth my while because you guys were only going like 9 miles an hour over or whatever. And he's looking for someone going 20 miles an hour over. And bro, I got passed by cars, and there's no way I could have kept up with them. I watched them just disappear. Dude, that's a car doing like 120. And I'm like, I'm not going to catch that guy at all. My truck only do 100. Got to get one of those. You got. Oh, it's here. I'll be right back. Oh. Ice is playing with Brody. 30 years of age. Oh, the cat was out in the living room. And went out there and ran back in the bedroom. But he's like looking around, yeah. So cute. No, it's open. Okay. So Ice got a Porsche. I've never seen it, you know. I got to sit in that one. Oh. Yeah, had to walk away for that. Sorry. Not sorry. That was like a moment. I just had a moment.
It's been a dream since I've been.
I can't even imagine, bro. It's like that, when they dropped that Porsche into the freaking water in it was a 928 though, but it was that the Tom Cruise movies?
No. Weird Science.
No. His parents went out of town and he had a party. And they were running a brothel out of the house.
Yeah,
that was so funny. Risky business.
Risky business.
Dude, that Porsche, it was so bad because they glorify the Porsche. You know, he's like talking about how badass the Porsche is. He's like, dude, the Porsche. And they're like, yeah. You know, so badass. It's like, we're gonna take this thing out. Oh man. Ugh. I remember when my friend Ricky lives in the Springs, he had one for a little bit. Oh, car was so bad.
928.
No, he had 911. But it was way older than yours. It was that Volkswagen Bug looking, you know, stuff. It was more.
They were the nice ones.
Yeah, it was a purple Porsche. I remember he had.
They're cool.
His is silver. Freaking badass, bro. As soon as you see that thing, it's just like, oh man, dude.
That's why I wanted the turbo.
Jeff was tripping. I thought that cat was real. Oh, we thought the cat was real. That's Mom. Somebody watching the show thought your cat was real. I turned it on, you know. They actually thought it was a real cat. Oh, that's funny. No, I turned it off. You enjoy the hangouts 3 times a day? Thank you, Jeffrey. Kind of mouthful of ash the last time I took it. I don't even hate it. That's why I felt my tongue. I was like,
yes.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep so good tonight. Oh, my God. Because I only slept for 2 hours, man. I drove 24 hours straight. Have you ever done that? Yeah, drive 24 hours straight?
Actually, no.
I went from 6 to 6. Well, 6 to 7.
Huh?
Time changes, though, but it was 6 to 7. I left at 6 at night. I mean, I left at 6 in the morning, and I arrived at 6 at night, or 7 at night. So it was 24 hours.
24 is 6 in the morning and 6 in the morning.
That's when I got here. 6 in the morning. I got here at 6 in the morning. Saying at night because I drove through the night, but it was 6 a.m. when I got here. So I'm just thinking it was early, but yeah, I got here in the morning. Not 6 p.m. I should have said 6 a.m. So yeah, I drove 24 hours straight. By the last 2 hours, I figured out a new way to keep yourself awake whenever the 5-hour energy is not working anymore. You ready for this one, bro? You know, and your eyes kind of, and you're like this, and you're keeping yourself up like that. As soon as that first one hits you, and you're like that, I took my leg and I started doing this, and I did it 20, 30 times, and then I did my other, and did both legs at the same time. I started doing a little leg workout, and within 10 seconds, I was wide awake, man. My adrenaline was pumping, and anytime I felt a little, I just did it 20 times with my leg, and it was working, man. I was working, and then I got pulled over. It was
You got pulled over?
No. It was, there was a police. There's a big fire up in northern Florida right now. There's a giant fire, right? It's burning like a California fire. The governor's up there and everything. I guess it's northern Florida, right, where this fire is. That must have been what that was. I'm assuming that's what that was last night. I'm not even 100% sure, but the police had the whole city cordoned off. This whole county, it was cordoned off. You couldn't get anywhere in. So I stopped with these truckers, you know, and I went around them and I pulled over and I turned on my thing and I tried to program it to get me away home off the highway. And this is the craziest thing. So it's going to take me down back roads, right? From Gainesville to go home, right? I go down the first back road and there's this giant, like a moving van. It's huge. It's got to be like, it's more than four wheels. It's a huge one. And it had gone into a ditch and the truck was up, sticking up in the air. It was crazy, man. I was like, oh my God. There were two firefighters there and they walked up to the car in front of me and they talked to them and the guy took off. And then they walked up to me and I was like, he's like, are you looking for I-75? And I go, yeah. He goes, go straight ahead. He said, and make your first right at the stop sign. He said, and you'll hit right on the highway. And I was like, you are a lifesaver, man. I was about to go like 100 miles out of my way because that's what the Waze thing, that's what the maps thing was doing. And I was like, I was so thankful for those firefighters for telling me that, bro. And all I had to do was just go beep and boom. And you know what? It was the next exit out of the county. I think it's like a three-letter word county. It's like a weird name that I'd never heard of. Not Lee. Mom, do you remember the name of that three-letter name county that had the fire in Florida? When they said the name of the county, I said, I've never heard of that county. It's like Roy County or it's like a three-letter name. I can't remember what it was. I'm like, I've never heard of that county. And I didn't know if that was, it's not Roy. And I didn't know what was going on. But you could, what's it called?
Play?
No, it's three-letter.
I didn't know if you were sure if it was three letters.
Put a fire. There's a fire in northern Florida. I think it's just south of Gainesville.
Bay County.
Mom, Bay, B-A-Y. Where's that at? That's probably on the beach, right? Like the Panhandle, or is it like?
Up in the Panhandle.
Yeah, that could have been it. Is exit 116? I think was the one off of I-75.
Panama City, below Panama City.
Yeah, I think that was it, man. And I could smell the smoke as soon as I got into Florida. I go, it smells like California. I was like, during fire season, what is going on in Florida? And sure enough, we saw it on the news. I'm like, that's the fire that I smelled last night, Mom. I'm like, I'm pretty sure. They had the whole county was shut down. And is it near Gainesville-ish? It was, I want to say it was below Gainesville, but maybe it was above Gainesville. And I'm just confused because Gainesville's south of Jacksonville and
no, it's up near Fort Walton, Panama City.
That's where that fire's burning? So I don't know why they had that exit 116 shut down. And if it wasn't a fire.
175?
Off of 175,
Off of I-75.
I-75. And it was a full police operation, bro. It may have been a bad accident up ahead, but they had the whole county shut down. It was so crazy. Police were everywhere. Whatever it was big. You don't shut down the freaking entire interstate at all the exits, and people can't even see what's going on because they're on one side of the hill, and it goes over, and you don't know what's going on there. You got to get off the interstate, and that's it. You don't get back on. So anyway, I got lucky because those firefighters, it was the next exit out of the county. I told you that, but I'll say it again because I'm high as well. HAF. Yeah, I know. I'm going in. I'm going in.
Cover me, I'm going in.
Cover me, ice. Cover me, ice. I'm going in. That's funny. I'm Maverick. Mav. All right, so
Who was saying it like Call of Duty?
Token Dave, Southern Fisherman, 850, no, 8 something. Token Dave.
Play it all the time. Everything.
CAD.
Huh?
You play CAD?
Yeah. Warzone.
Southern Fisherman 843. God damn it, I knew it was 843. Should have said it. Are you in Orlando? Yeah. You. Is that a speed trap in Altamont Springs on I-4? That big bridge that goes over with all those lights on it? Okay, good. Because it said speed something on their
Express
citations. No, it was right where that express lane was. You know that lane that goes down, right?
Express lane is in the middle. Of
Right,
I-4, yeah.
right. It's right after that, and you're going into Altamont Springs, and then there's this giant bridge. It gets like a walk bridge or something, goes over the interstate, and there's all these lights, and it looked like cameras, and it said,
Probably to measure the new.
well, do you know what it said in the lights? It said something like to the effect of, your speed is being checked.
Monitored, yeah.
Yeah, or something like that.
It should be.
Well, I figure I got a ticket because I was doing 80.
The,
I figure that thing's giving out tickets, right?
they opened up now. They
Okay.
opened up the express lane
Chuckles.
last week, and it was free for everybody for a week or whatever. People were getting pulled over left and right because they were just blowing 100 mile an hour in the express lanes in the middle there, just flying.
That's what my mom just told me that story. She said that one guy said he figured since it was an express lane that
He's allowed to. Yeah.
you saw it too.
They already talked about it on the radio.
That's so funny. They heard the same news story. I love that. Oh my god, I got such a kick out of that guy. I was like, what an idiot. Man, my mom said the speed limit signs are posted all over that thing. They know what the speed limit is. It's so stupid that he's trying to lie his way out of that. So yeah, 80 miles an hour, man. Oh, that's just crazy. I had no idea. I saw that 80 and I was like, oh, it's like there you can go 80 miles an hour. Oh my god. Why has it always been like this? Through Las Vegas or Nevada or wherever the hell I was. I don't even know, man. It's such a blur. There's so many different situations with cars, you know. I had this one truck, a pickup truck. It's always a pickup. What's up with people that drive pickup trucks? I don't know. But no. He's not. Oh God, you scared me. No, he's good for the night. That's what he does. He stretches his legs out. Yeah, he stretches his legs out because he's a stretchy boy.
Looks like he was peeing.
I know. My mom said the same thing. I got freaked out there for a second. No, but I got a little Bissell coming tomorrow. I ordered a Bissell today. Wiki dubbies. Yeah, if he goes to the door. Okay. He's right. He says, "Oh shit, you at his place."
Who said that?
Chuckles. Man, how you doing? I haven't been on Facebook for a while. Cody, all right. What's up, Cody? Nice to see this live. I still rock them shirts.
I don't see Chuckles on that one.
Chuckles. It hasn't gotten to the top yet. I have to monitor this chat before I let it go on screen.
I gotcha.
So I see it before anybody else does.
So remember that.
Do you remember my friend Mike from last year? No, you're not very memorable.
Sorry.
You'll remember me next time. Oh, you'll remember me next time.
You the guy I said, you're not coming in here.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's funny. That's funny. She does remember. Nice.
See, I was memorable.
Victory. Nice. Okay, man up.
Man up.
Right over the target zone.
Still don't see it.
Chuckles. You guys aren't typing fast enough. Type more.
Hey, you.
Oops.
Hey, you.
There's a lot of oil in that. You gotta eat shit, bro. Look at this.
Ping pong. It's too cool now. Forget that shit.
You know, they look so big, but when you get to know them, they're lame.
Individual.
Yeah, they have very sweet. Yeah. How are you?
Probably scared of the dog.
Is she scared of him?
I don't know.
Oh, no. She's a trooper, bro. You know her right there. That's the one that owns the company. She hoists my dad up. Yeah, she's amazing. She got that. Look at that thing. Looks like an engine hoist over there with a hanger on it. It's for hoisting my dad up out of his chair. They've got a like a hammock underneath him. It's got hooks on it, and they just bring that thing down, and there's a hand crank on it, and they can crank him up like an engine, bro. Like
It's
Jack.
very bigger.
Yeah, pulling out a Chevy 350 out of a car. Oh, I'm high off of that thing. Whatever. Here, let me get some of this thing. Let's just get it hot. God, I can't wait to see the guys. Oh my God, Jimmy and Big Jim and Frank and the band.
Along the way, I said, my only thing was like, she never even came to speak like this. You don't. You need to know your patients. Because
I'm fine. Oh my goodness.
when you know
I can't do a hit like you did. Yeah, Dad's fine. Look at this dude with the goatee now. Chuckles said.
It was. Sad.
Chuckles.
It really is. Right, friend? Friend? Yeah, what?
Now I can't even function on the show. I'm just gonna sit here and not even talk. I'm shut down, man. Oh my God.
It's just like the heart.
So let me see. I got a million stories from this damn trip. I got to the hotel, pet friendly, and you know, he's 70 pounds. They asked me, they formed me, how heavy is the dog? So I put 70 pounds, and he goes, we only take dogs that are 50 pounds. I go, 50 pounds? Let's change it right in front of him. He didn't care at all. It was so funny. And this other guy at the other hotel, oh, the hotel dudes were hilarious. The other dude had either like facial jewelry on, or maybe he had something going on with his hair or something. But he was like a hipster. You know, he wasn't corporate, this guy. You know, he's totally backwoods, just dude. And I figured he was doing bong hits back in the office. He just struck me as that kind of a guy. And he was really cool, man. He's very friendly, very nice people. So funny. They're just funny. People are funny. Well, anyway, so I was telling you about this pickup truck. So this guy's drunk off his ass, right? And he's in this giant pickup truck, and he passes me. And the car that was in front of me, I was as my running crew. That was the dude I was following, right?
All the way. Right. Don't go back there. Yeah. Just pull those stuff on. Yeah. Just throw them on the floor. Yeah. And you got a towel under your foot. under the chair. Yes, okay. All the way around. On the chair, not on the arm.
God. They got ramps in here now. I'm so happy. Outside too. They got ramp. My mom fell on the stairs. They got ramp there now. I'm like, this is great, man. This is so good to be here and see everything's nice. She's putting a metal roof on the house. They're literally going to be banging on this freaking roof for the next 2 weeks. I'm going in.
Go cover.
We'll see where this takes us. Where is Nay right now? Florida, Trinity, Philly. I'm in Florida. Where the Iceman lives.
Hello. What's up, Piglet?
He's like,
This is me. I'm the Beagle.
you guys want to see the bees?
Bees.
He's right here. He's hiding. You can't see him. Hiding from the camera. It's as if he's not even here. It's like I can't even produce evidence that there's a dog here. Look, I'm lying. The dog's not here, okay? Forget about it. Can't even. I'm not even going there. Why, these little weasels? All right, I'm going to get it right this time. I swear I'm going to get it right. I'm going in. It looks way better on YouTube than it does on Facebook. Okay, noted. That's what I tell everybody, man. I'm all like, why are you watching on Facebook when you watch on YouTube? Such a higher quality content. Cheers.
Chuckle. I'm just seeing your chat, man. Sorry.
I left Haiti so many years.
I'm using a mat and I still got a drop.
Can't take you nowhere.
What's that?
Can't take you nowhere.
I know.
What's the beep one? Do I hear?
I know I hear it.
Where's that coming from?
Beezer! What you doing, Bees?
On the table. It's laid down right in the middle of the table.
Oh,
He's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, he's so funny.
Beezer! Why Beesland, Beezer? We bite your daddy. We bite your daddy. I'm biting your daddy.
you can't leave.
What's that?
You can't leave.
What do you mean I can't leave?
Can you go anywhere?
Yeah.
You can leave Beazle here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, he loves that, man. He's totally chill. I walk outside, he doesn't say anything. He goes right to sleep, he doesn't care. He's like, this is home. He's like, he's got all this stuff here. He's like, there's people here. Because I leave him at home and there's no one there.
Yeah.
You know? Freaking, he's licking my toes.
Go, let's go for a ride.
You're such a cutie. I love
I
you
don't
too,
mean
Lisa.
now. I'm not trying to take you.
What's that?
I said I wasn't trying to mean now.
About leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you meant. Because I was like, yeah, I'll get out of here if you need to go do something. You gotta go take care of some business. I want to go take care of some business. I'm a businessman doing some business.
Dude.
As you were saying about the pickup. Okay, so drunk off his ass. And he gets on the guy that I'm following, who's another pickup truck, right? And my guy kind of cuts him off a little bit to make the next pass. So this guy, and I'm not very aggressive on the road, this guy falls back next to me and then goes back up and then passes him, right? And cuts him off like very aggressively to the point that my guy had to hit his brakes a little bit and kind of get out of the guy's way. And the guy that I was following, he took off to the right. He was going another way, and I was following that guy for miles. And then, boom, he was gone. And I watched the guy in that pickup truck, and he punched that thing. He was so angry. He got on the road, and I watched him the whole time because he had these lights that were on the front of, they were yellow lights, and he had like 4 yellow lights in between his headlights, so I could see him when he was behind me. And when he was in front of me, he had these yellow lights on the top of his cab. They're custom, you know, you can totally see this guy, you know, and he was in this big red gaudy old pickup, you know, driving like crazy. And I was just like witness to this guy. You know, I see these people on the road, and I think to myself, these people are just drunk, and they just die. They just go out here and they get killed. You know, they're so dangerous to themselves, and they don't realize it. The way this guy was driving, we were on a bridge. We were on a water bridge. And when he cut that guy off, one of them could have gone over the rail and died. You know, he was just being so reckless and unnecessarily. He got angry because he felt like he had license over the guy that was in front of him that was trying to make a pass already. And he went ahead and made the pass. Oh, and then he got mad about it. So the exact same thing happened to me. Check this out. I'm coming up on 2 cars. It's a car, and of course, what? A pickup truck. So I'm pulling on past these 2 cars, and I'm seeing that they're getting ready to pass the semi, but I was going way faster than them. And I was just coming up, and my guy had passed them, and then I was going to go right behind, right? The guy in this big pickup truck next to me, he didn't like it. I went ahead and I cut in front of him, but you know, he didn't have to hit his brakes, and I'm sure he didn't. But he got mad, and then this is what he did. I'm still behind my dude, and we're like, this is 60 seconds later. And you know, I got running crew in front of me, and I'm like seeing this guy come up, and I'm like, that's the guy. This is the guy that I just got in front, and now he's hauling ass to catch me. And sure enough, you know what he does? He gets in front of me and he goes like that. And I don't even move. I'm just like, dude, I totally knew you were gonna do some stupid shit. And I'm like, you don't even know I got a fucking Glock 45 next to me. So it's so funny. These drunk motherfuckers, they don't think about that. They don't know who they're trying to cut off, and they don't know how fucking crazy other people are, and they don't know who's got a Glock sitting next to them. You know, and how many times have you seen a video on YouTube where you're like, dude, just pull the gun out and just start shooting at somebody on the road? Did you see that one the other day? Where dude shoots through his own windshield at that dude? It was so unpro, man. I was like, this guy did not know what he was doing. I was like, the guy had a water bottle. The other guy, he had a water bottle and he thought it was a gun. So he unlocks his gun, he loads it, and he starts shooting through his own windows of his own car. And I'm like, dude, you're such a danger to yourself, bro. What are you doing? He had a video of himself doing it, and he gave it to the police as evidence that helped convict him for, you know, reckless endangerment, attempted murder, firing a firearm from a moving vehicle, sending a projectile from a moving vehicle. He got so many charges, man. This guy's going to jail. You know, he ain't getting out. And it was just so crazy the way he thought he could shoot through his own windshield. He's pop, 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 pop. His windshield shattered. You're shooting at a man with a water bottle, bro. You're the only danger on the road right now is you with the gun shooting through your own windows of your own car. It's just so funny. You saw it? You saw that video?
I haven't seen that.
Oh my God, bro. He's got to see it. You got to see it. Oh my God, this video is so sick. Oh my God.
2 guys in the car.
Nope. Nope. It was one guy, and he was just all chill, right? And just like what I told you, remember the guy swerved at me? He had some kind of a confrontation on the road with somebody, just like that. And he's looking in his mirror, and he's like, oh no. He's like, the dude, he saw the guy had a bottle outside his car, you know? And the dude I think he threw the dude threw a plastic water bottle at a guy that had a gun, man. That's another thing. A crazy guy that shoots through his own windows, man. I mean, think about how crazy that is. Oh my God, the guy shoots through his own windshield. Okay, man shoots windshield, water bottle, search. Did I not click on that? Man shoots. Windshield. Windshield. Came right up. What's this video, bro? Oh, there is one with two guys. There is one with two guys. Oh my God, that's so funny. How funny is that?
That guy had a gun.
Oh my.
Went by and pointed a gun at him.
Oh, dude, I could watch these all day. This is such great
That
entertainment.
one's legit. Watch. If you watch the one with the two, the little guy next to him, passenger seat's like, he's scared to death because he had no idea what was going down.
Wait, I can't move that because I'm an idiot.
No.
He didn't even look at what he was shooting.
Dude, this guy didn't even know what he was doing. You know, it's like he's trying to put a fire out with a fire hose. And I'm like, that is not how you shoot a. I mean, I can't even imagine how challenging it would be to just shoot a gun from a car. It probably wouldn't be easy. And with those shots going off inside the vehicle, I can't even imagine how loud that would be. Yeah, I can't, you know, I just can't imagine any of that. But the amount of stupidity that this man exhibited, it's just, I want to show you guys the whole confrontation. Watch, this is the whole confrontation. Check this out. So, oh no, this is not the whole confrontation. Hold on. This guy's, he's so funny with that gun. Oh, no, he's already got the gun out.
Did he hit the other guy?
No.
He emptied it.
Look at his own windshield. He shot his own car up, bro.
He emptied the magazine. Now that's the other person's car.
How did he get that shot in the side of his car?
That was the other person's car. It had to be. If somebody's car he hit.
How he couldn't have shot that guy's windshield from the front like that.
No, the front windshield, but that back bullet behind the back
Weird, right?
door.
What was that?
It had to be somebody.
Or maybe
that
this
other
is-
car.
Maybe this is just something he does all the time. Maybe he just gets in gunfights all the
Did
time.
you see the other car that he was shooting at that just drove by?
Yeah.
It looked like that one.
Oh, they're showing both cars.
Yes.
Oh, they're showing two different cars. This is his car.
And then the other one.
And then
Look
they're
when
gonna-
it goes by. It's black dark.
That car right there, right?
Yeah.
Here he is in this jail thing. That's there. There's a shot.
Right before that. Right
Oh, it's
before
before
that.
that. This is so fun to watch. He's so just out of control. But
Right after here. Hold on.
okay, right after this.
Hold on. See, that's it.
So he did hit the guy at least once or twice. He got two shots on there. I don't know. I'm impressed actually. He hit the two. Yeah, he probably could have hit that guy with that shot. But it looks like the car actually stopped. It looks like the car stopped the bullet, which is amazing.
It went
Maybe he's
through-
just got
it went-
22 minutes of 22. Pop, pop, pop.
No, but it did go through his windshield, which is why it is.
That is so funny, bro. The guy just shoots his own windshield.
The other one is different.
I'm like, yeah, the side shot was that's his car.
Yes.
He shot through his own side window, right? He shot through his own side window and the front windshield. Look at him. He's like, oh man, fuck off. He's like, fuck. See that? That's how it starts. And this is what happens with me on the road and a million other people, man. They all just get so angry and everybody's mad. And then this is what you result, man. And you don't know if you got a water bottle, you don't know what kind of crazy. And this guy could have just kept chasing that guy, you know? What's the name of that movie? big dude that just kills everybody because he caught his wife cheating on him or something at the very beginning. So he just decides to kill himself and he just finds this woman, cuts him off in traffic. He's like, "Hey, you ever heard of a courtesy tap?" And she's like, "What?"
Doesn't matter.
He's like, "Hey, what's the matter, lady? You've never heard of a courtesy tap before?" And she's like, "I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about." He said, "Before, back there, when I was stopped at the traffic light and I didn't go forward fast enough for you, and you leaned on your horn to get my attention. Why didn't you just toot toot? Courtesy tap. That's what you do in a situation like that." Said, "Did you see this movie?" "What movie is that, guys?" "Oh my God, what freaking movie is that?" They're gonna know. Enoch will know. They'll know. Because we watched. Some of you guys have been seeing that movie. I don't want to give too much away. You got to see that freaking movie, bro. That movie is, talk about a bad day. She's got a kid in the car, and he starts stalking her. He gets a hold of her cell phone, and bro, it is one of the most horrific. When you imagine, this is like totally possible, man. People are crazy. And what this guy did, I mean, there's a couple things where you're like, okay, I don't know, that's crazy. He did crazy shit. Listen to that movie, guys. Come on. Come on, help me out, please. What's the movie, man?
Who's in it?
The dude from Gladiator.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah, no, maybe it's not the dude from Gladiator. I think it is Gerard Butler. Yeah, I think that's who it is.
Young Hard Candy.
What's the name of the movie? One on Eminem. It's Russell Crowe. It was Russell Crowe. It was Russell Crowe. Yeah, I think it was Russell Crowe.
He caught his old lady cheating on him.
Yeah, it's just the very beginning. It's a very quick scene. The whole thing is about him stalking this girl. He cuts him off.
Russell Crowe.
No, I'm not sure it's Russell Crowe.
Oh.
It's Russell Crowe or the guy you said, or another guy that's. What's the premise? Psycho guy gets cut. This woman pulls up behind him and hits her horn at him and pisses him off. And he's just had a very bad morning. And he wants to commit suicide. He wants to kill himself. So she just picks the wrong dude to come up behind and hit her horn at because he figures if he's going to take himself out, he might as well take out a bunch of other people too. Unhinged. Who is it? Russell Crowe. You guys need to see that freaking movie if you haven't. Unhinged.
Is that the movie?
What's that?
Is that it?
Yeah, you're going to love it. That is your movie, bro. I watched that movie twice. I'd watch it a third time, man. We should watch it right now. That movie is so good. What did I watch it on? Showtime or Netflix? I think it may have been Netflix. Yeah, Netflix. I saw that movie. You got Netflix? Ooh, bro, you've already found it? Oh, he's got the movie pulled up.
Well, no, I got trailer right now.
Yeah, I know. Cool. Dude, this movie's so great. I'm gonna mute you. But don't worry, I'm still here. That is the best goddamn scene right there.
You know what a courtesy tap is, young man? Sounds like this. It's life.
It's right.
Sure, that's what your mom meant to you. No, it's not.
It's like
I
what?
have a hard time. I'm
So
sorry.
his wedding ring on his hand. Yeah, bad day.
My apology. If you could just do the same, we can press reset.
don't have anything to apologize for.
It was the trailer. We just watched the trailer.
Ma'am, are you okay? I'm pretty sure the guy in that truck's following me. He's road rage.
Watch this tail back my own way. I don't think you really know what a bad
God, he's so great in that movie. They're showing you the whole damn movie. It's like the Cliff Notes.
Whose phone is up? Across your friend. Hey, listen to you. He's not a friend, okay? He's a psycho. He laughed at me today.
This is where your first lesson begins. I can't wait. No, I can't do that.
All right, Rox.
You're gonna learn. Do violence and retribution. Sounds like you're waking up. Remember your
It's a great trailer. That is like the baddest ass trailer. It's the whole movie.
Unhinged, huh?
Ball to the wall, bro. That movie, it's just never stops. It's relentless. It's brutal. It's beautiful, man. It's got that poetic justice thing going on, like it's, people sometimes catch you at the wrong time, and you blow up, and it just shows how far it goes, sometimes. Based on a true story. No, I doubt that. This is psychotic.
The show I saw earlier,
Guys, want to hear another road story about my road crew, man? Road crew. That's what I say every time. That's from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. So that's Meatwad. He's saying road crew. I got my road crew. So every time a car pulls up on me, I'm like, "Oh, you gonna be my road crew?" Because I'm losing my mind out there on the road, by myself. I got the dog with me, but he's sleeping, and I'm freaking losing my mind out there. Haven't smoked cannabis in days, so I'm entertaining myself out there. All right, I'll hit you another story. So I was taking a video of this pretty sunset, and this moving van, just pulls right in front of my sunset. It is the funniest thing. And anyway, yeah.
how are you still awake?
I slept for 2 hours today.
2 hours.
And now that
Only 2 hours?
and the feeling that this stuff gives me is very relaxing, and I know I'm going to be able to sleep all night through the whole night because this stuff is so it's so ultra potent. Let me tell you, I can only snort half a line of Super Male Vitality because it just keeps me ready for the day. I am ready for anything. At the point, and let me tell you, I'm in there renovating all day. I'm renovating the bathroom. I am putting up shelving. I like to do some drywalling sometimes every morning.
You're going to damage your vocal cords. Don't do that.
That's Alex Jones. That's my Alex Jones. I haven't really been.
But you're not going for a ride.
Oh.
You guys, hold on. I gotta show my mom something really fast. You got your glasses?
Yeah.
There. I just came.
It's time for a new shower. But you want the hassle. You just want it done. Started to study. Call serviceinfo.com to schedule your free and no consultation.
She's not being honest with you.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what it's
Too bad then. Are we gonna leave these things over here? And you wanna leave it for the dog?
He loves being around where you are. He would love that. You saw how much he loved that. He's under the table. He's got his butt against my foot. So cute. And he's got his little head right there by you. Right? See that? See where Rogan's head is? So cute, man. Rogan is the cutest thing. High five. Shh. Dab Fish, what's up, son? You love Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Tales from the Tarmac. Okay, so look, I got this. Hold on. So this is for y'all. Hopefully we can focus on this.
I'm just trying to think, you know, I don't know how.
Man, it'd be worth moving to Texas just for the sunrises. Hey, drunk. Oh man, blacked out my whole sunrise.
Here, wait, I don't know if you guys can hear that. I got the volume all the way up. My speaker's horrible. You fucked up my whole sunrise.
Man, it'd be worth moving to Texas just for the sunrises. Hey, drunk. Oh man, blacked out my whole sunrise.
So you know what's funny? So I said that. They stopped. The guy got out of the truck and he's got a cell phone and he starts videotaping the sunrise too. He's like, man, I got to take a video of this too, bro. I'm like, hey, man. I was like, I got a pretty funny video to promote your moving company. I said, you pulled right in front of my sunrise on my video. He's like, we're on Facebook, bro. It's like, send it to us. I'm like, right on, man. Square Cow Movers. Moovers. Square Cow. Look at the cow. Square Cow Move. Look, it's focusing now. Square Cow Movers. Everybody check out Square Cow Movers on Facebook and let them know. I said, hey, let them know they can see their video on this show. I gotta send this to them somehow. It's just so funny though.
Man, it'd be worth moving to Texas just for the sunrises. Hey, drunk. Oh man, blacked out my whole sunrise.
I looked at my whole sunrise. It's so funny the way I phrase that. I gotta put that on TikTok. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll send them a link to TikTok. It's crazy having this kind of internet.
Man, it'd be worth moving to Texas just for the sunrises. Hey, drunk. Oh man,
No.
blacked out my whole sunrise.
He had to go out to his truck for something. Right, his truck. He's got a Porsche 911. It's beautiful. Mom, I believe the word is immaculate. Oh, he let me sit in and he fired it up. Ring, like an Indy car, like a race car. Oh, the sound of that thing.
And I depend on you to turn on the alarm and lock up the house.
Yes.
Lock the front door when everybody leaves.
Yes.
I'm getting ready to go to bed.
Don't worry, Mom. If anybody ever came into this house, I would take care of it for you. I got you, okay? Yep. If you accidentally leave a door open, it's okay. Just gives me a bigger piece of cake to chew a hole through. What? What?
Well, she's had another little girl and her second baby. And her husband also.
Kind of matches the cow. Yeah, I think it's really pretty, but to me it's not pretty. Right, versus maybe something a little more fierce, a little more close. Option number 2 is a blue flower, but it also has some butterflies on it. I don't like butterflies. Are we going to go?
What is my net worth? TikTok.
It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. Option number 3 is a wildflower. Oh, so
Oh my God, what flavor is that, cherry? Sour? Sour cherry. Oh God. I had no idea these even existed.
Mixed berry strawberry.
Bro, do you like sour candies? I'm so in love with sour candies. You have no idea. If I see them in a store sometimes, I don't care. They're so freaking good. Mm. Square cow move.
Yeah. Did you enjoy being on your swing, honey? Oh my God, I'm happy about that. Yeah.
Mom, Square Cow Movers, I figured out what it means. Their logo, it's a square cow. They took a square and made it into a cow. It's square cow because they're drawing when you draw another cow. You draw a square first. And then you put the ears and the eyes, and I'll show you.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, sure, okay, gotcha.
Square cow.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, it's funny. And I bet that's probably a term, they probably use that in like our class to teach you how to draw.
Yeah, maybe. You're right.
Square cow.
Oh, that one.
COD. Rap. Over. Forget about it. These are heavenly, bro. I can't believe you brought those in here. I freaking love sour candy so much. Oh my God. Snapshots?
Yeah, that shows where other people are.
Get it. Oh, they're bigger. You can see them better. Oh,
Get red, makes them red.
oh.
You see where they're at.
Oh my God, this game is so badass, bro. Look how accurate that gun is.
Mhm.
I love video games. I'm ready to start playing them again now that I got a connection.
Me too.
I got,
Wait till you see my setup.
you know, I cannot believe how good these damn things are.
Mhm.
I'll clean that up.
The sheet.
Mom,
What?
he's got these sour cherry breath. I don't know. They're breath.
They're good.
What are they called? They're so damn good. What are you eating?
My melatonin. I take the CBD,
Okay.
half of a CBD thing
My
to
mom brought us
sleep,
CBD.
and one melatonin.
One minute.
And it puts me to sleep. It helps me sleep.
Now, tell him how old you are.
50.
80. I just turned 80 in November.
That's amazing. It is.
Is it
Amazing.
Are you kidding me?
You look beautiful, Mom.
You are. You're beautiful.
beautiful?
Beautiful woman. What can I say?
Beautiful?
Gorgeous.
All right.
Truly beautiful.
Oh, jeez. Get out of here.
No.
But thank you.
You're welcome.
It's honest.
Oh God,
Wow.
icebreaker sours, cherry. Oh, forget about it, man. They're
Well,
unbelievable.
they're different. There's mixed berry, cherry, and strawberry.
How do you know which is which?
I don't know. Just grab one and enjoy. I think the red ones are a little.
The one you gave me was cherry. That first one was cherry. Or I probably grabbed it out. I got a cherry one for sure.
Are you ready?
What's that?
You ready?
For what?
Go for that.
Oh, are we going somewhere?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens with the dog. Hey, you guys take care. Peace out, y'all.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.